So extreme heat warning is going to go into effect tomorrow. That's as high as it gets. So take all the hot weather precautions. You know, if you work outside, if you work in AC, you work in attics, for heavens forbid, make sure that don't overdo it. You know, take a couple days to get the job done. Weather impact alert is in effect tomorrow because of the extreme heat. We'll hit 100, but we're going to be much higher than that with the heat feels like index. And then slight rain chances Thursday, Friday. That's if the remnant circulation from what is Bertha can get over to Texas. That's still in question. We'll take a look at the modeling on that here in just a minute. Here's your extreme heat warning for tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Heat index values can range between 110 and 115. That's bad. That's about as bad as it ever gets here in Houston, Southeast Texas. So the heat is going to be on tomorrow. Forecast feels like temperatures. Modeling suggests Sugar Land by 3 o'clock tomorrow feeling like 113. Houston feels like 115. Anahuac 117, Liberty 119. When we have these heat warning days, it's quite common to see the highest heat index values right here, Anahuac, Liberty to Livingston, because you're on the north side of Galveston Bay. That's a moisture source, and with that light south breeze, it brings extra moisture into Anahuac and Liberty, making the feels like temperature go even higher. So as you look at Wednesday's numbers, just the air temperature, 79 in the morning, so we'll struggle to get below 80, 94 by noon, and then a high near 100. Again, with those heat index values, 110 to 115. Right now, Bush at Continental Airport, 97. Hobby's 97. Sugar Land's 95. Conroe's 97. Factor in the humidity. Feels like 99 at Bush. Feels like 101 Hobby. Feels like 102 Sugar Land and Conroe. So at the moment, all the feels like temperatures are actually below our official heat advisory criteria. I'm 108, but go ahead and issue your own. It's hot enough to take precautions. Now, to the tropics. Here's Tropical Storm Bertha. Bertha has intensified a little bit this afternoon. Now a 60-mile-an-hour tropical storm with gusts to 70, moving northwest at 6. Pressure's down to 995 millibars. What's happening with Bertha is it's still being impacted by upper-level shear. That's the surface wind flow, but across the mid and upper levels, the wind is cutting across from northeast to southwest. And you can see how that's pulling all the rain and thunderstorm activity to the south and west side of the center. So those 60-mile-an-hour sustained winds, those are only found in these thunderstorms right on the southwest side of the storm. Where there's no thunderstorm activity, the winds are not as strong, and that matters because as this heads toward New Orleans tomorrow, it looks like they'll get the north side of the circulation, which means most likely they get a breezy day, maybe a few scattered showers, but the worst of it stays along and offshore for Louisiana tomorrow. Then going into Friday, Thursday afternoon and Friday, we may feel impacts here from a much weakened Bertha, perhaps a depression or just a remnant low. The modeling tells the story. Tomorrow, the center of this bumps into the mouth of the Mississippi, so the north side of the circulation interacts with land. That will disrupt it on Wednesday, and then Thursday into Friday, let's just go into Thursday afternoon, the circulation gets here, but it's elongated and it's much weaker, but still producing a couple of scattered showers on Thursday. So what we'll do is put 20% rain chances in here for Thursday, an isolated shower possible. We could get a north breeze 15 to 25. This is in the Thursday to Friday time frame, but that at the moment stands as what impacts we can expect here. Wednesday's numbers, again, we're going to 100 with an extreme heat warning in effect on Wednesday. The extended forecast, you see the weather impact alert in effect tomorrow for the heat. And then the slight rain chances Thursday, Friday, as we get what we're going to get from the remnants of Bertha. And then we stay hot with upper 90s going through the weekend into next week. Bree and Ron, a lot going on. Stay cool out there. Back to you.